All right, my friends, lesson 107, Course in Miracles workbook. Truth will correct all errors in my mind. What can correct illusions but the truth? And what are errors but illusions that remain unrecognized for what they are? Where truth has entered, errors disappear. They merely vanish, leaving not a trace by which to be remembered. They are gone because without belief they have no life. And so they disappear to nothingness, returning whence they came. From dust to dust they come and go, for only truth remains. Can you imagine what a state of mind without illusions is? How it would feel? Try to remember when there was a time, perhaps a minute, maybe less, when nothing came to interrupt your peace, when you were certain you were loved and safe. Then try to picture what it would be like to have that moment be extended to the end of time and to eternity. Then let the sense of quiet that you have felt be multiplied 100 times, and then be multiplied another 100 more. And now you have a hint, not more than just the faintest into intimation, of the state of your mind will rest in when the truth has come. Without illusions, there could be no fear, no doubt, and no attack. When truth has come, all pain is over, for there is no room for transitory thoughts and dead ideas to linger in your mind. Truth occupies your mind completely, liberating you from all beliefs in the ephemeral. They have no place because the truth is come and they are nowhere. They cannot be found, for truth is everywhere forever now. When truth has come, it does not stay a while to disappear or change to something else. It does not shift and alter in its form, nor come and go and come again. It stays exactly as it always was, to be depended on in every need, and trusted with a perfect trust in all the seeming difficulties and the doubts that the appearances the world presents engender. They will merely blow away when truth corrects the errors in your mind. When truth is come, it harbors in its wings the gift of perfect consistency and love, which does not falter in the place of pain, in the face of pain, but looks beyond it, steadily and sure. Here is the gift of healing, for the truth needs no defense, and therefore no attack is possible. Illusions can be brought to truth to be corrected. But the truth stands far beyond illusions and cannot be brought to them to turn them into truth. Truth does not come and go, nor shift, nor change in this appearance now and then in that, evading capture and escaping grasp. It does not hide. It stands in open light, in obvious accessibility. It is impossible that anyone could seek it truly and would not succeed. Today belongs to truth. Give truth its due, and it will give you yours. You were not meant to suffer and to die. Your Father wills these dreams be gone. Let truth correct them all. We do not ask for what we do not have. We merely ask for what belongs to us, that we may recognize it as our own. Today we practice on the happy note of certainty that has been born of truth. The shaky and unsteady footsteps of illusion are not our approach today. We are as certain of success as we are sure we live and hope and breathe and think. We do not doubt we walk with truth today and count on it to enter into all the exercises that we do this day. Begin by asking him who goes with you upon this undertaking that he be in your awareness as you go with him. You are not made of flesh and blood and bone, but were created by the self-same thought which gave the gift of life to him as well. He is your brother, and so like to you, your Father knows that you are both the same. It is yourself you ask to go with you, and how could he be absent where you are? Truth will correct all errors in your mind which tell you you could be apart from him. You speak to him today and make your pledge to let his function be fulfilled through you. To share his function is to share his joy. His confidence is with you as you say, truth will correct all errors in my mind, and I will rest in him who is myself. Then let him lead you gently to the truth, which will envelop you and give you peace so deep and tranquil that you will return to the familiar world reluctantly. And yet you will be glad to look upon this world, for you will bring with you the promise of the changes which the truth that goes with you will carry to the world. They will increase with every gift you give of 5 small minutes. And the errors that surround the world will be corrected as you let them be corrected in your mind. Do not forget your function today. Each time you tell yourself with confidence, truth will correct all errors in my mind. You speak for all the world and him who would release the world as he would set you free. Excuse me, I need to take a sip. Truth will correct all errors in my mind. So, you know, in this lesson, we're hearing this idea that these moments of it can almost feel like an escape, these moments of peacefulness, these moments of joy when we're not excusing, defending, resisting. Those moments multiply. And the more that we're willing to have those moments, the longer and longer those stretches of time become. And it's saying even that is not like the wow that we are capable of. And not only capable of, that is our divine right. That's what we were created from. And so that is what we are. But the errors in our mind are deflecting the miracles, right? And so what this lesson is saying to us is that they're not even real. And we've talked about this in this content that the illusions that we have about ourselves, these errors, they feel real to us because we made them. But in the realm where only love is real, they're not real. They don't even exist. So for me, that's always been kind of this like space of contemplation, almost like, wow, well, if they don't exist, then they don't exist. So all of these thoughts I have about myself, about not being enough or whatever it is, not being lovable or capable or independent or free, the judgments about where I think I should be or should have been, all of that, it's not real. It's an illusion. And truth is going to correct that. And I am created in that truth. And am I willing to lean into that and to listen for that voice? Um, I love that it's saying here, we do not ask for what we do not have. We merely ask for what belongs to us, that we may recognize it as our own. So there comes this idea again of worthiness, and that can be infused also with this level of innocence. Do we believe in our innocence or our guilt? Because you're not asking for what you don't have. You already have it. What you are doing is learning how to recognize that it's yours and to stabilize yourself in that energy for yourself and for others, right? I like also here it talked about you will return to the familiar world reluctantly. And I think we've all had that experience of being in a kind of a sweet meditation or a shavasana on the yoga mat, and the instructor calls us awake and we're like, oh no, I just want to stay for one more minute. I always like to share when I'm bringing students out of Shavasana that this is like, bring that with you. That is your natural state of being. That level of gratitude, contentment, peacefulness, rest. That is natural. Let's bring that with us. Let's learn how to multiply those feelings in this reality, in this world. And every time you lay down, letting all of the rest go. And that's similar to what we do in these practice periods in the Course of Miracles. You're anchoring yourself in the truth. Love is real. You are love. You're an extension of love in a body. All the rest is untrue. So you walk into the grocery store with that attitude. You walk into the bank with that attitude. You pay your bills with that attitude. All of the things. You're anchored into the reality, into the truth of who you are. And so you become this blessing in the world, even for small moments. And we never know, how far a smile can go in someone's world. So let the truth correct all errors in your mind. They do not exist in the field where your mind is safe in its innocence and in its purity and worth. They do not exist there. So connect to that, anchor that into your reality, and let all things that are illusions dissipate and be transmuted back into the light that you are. Beautiful. Lesson 107. Truth will correct all errors in my mind. See you in the next one.